Hi, my name is Debbie and I am a summer research student in Dr. Denburg's lab under the Division of Clinical Immunology and Allergy. So my project, to be very brief, is to look at these cells called the dendritic cells. And these cells are the main antigen presenting cells of the body, and especially also during an allergic reaction. And also looking at a subset of genes that have been associated with atopic risk from GWAS studies. And basically, to be very brief, my project is to look at the gene expression profile of these subset of genes on the dendritic cells that are derived from cord blood. And what this allows us to do is to see if we can find a marker that would be able to predict atopic risk at birth. Definitely my biggest takeaway for this project is to learn how to critically think and to actually critiquing and reading a paper properly, and to go from an idea into a set of hypotheses. And in order to test that hypothesis, you have to design an experiment that matches that or tests that hypothesis. Also, to learn how to deal with failures or negative results. Not really, I guess, dealing with, because in science you do most of the time, or I guess at least for me, you would not usually get what you wanted. So the results, you run a test and see what happens. But then everything other than that, besides the fact that you try to control for your experiments, the results really depends on what it's going to show. And this is kind of part of science, which I think it's very hard to deal with sometimes, but also challenging and also fun to work with these sort of experiments. Also, to learn how to deal or to do certain lab techniques such as culturing and doing gene expression is also very fun to do, and a big takeaway that can be used for a different set of skill sets in the future, not just in science but also in other types of fields as well. Lastly, I just want to give a huge shout out to my supervisor, Dr. Denburg, for providing this opportunity, Delia for providing her guidance and taught me basically every single lab technique that I know, Amy and Elena for providing their insights, and Lubna for helping me create this project. I also want to mention that I wanted to pursue a career in medicine. I sincerely think that this type of research is essential, and in terms of basically increasing the quality of life, hoping to increasing the quality of life of children with atopic diseases. And my brother has allergies, and I know kind of the quality of sleeping and the suffering that he has to go through. I definitely don't think that this is something that little kids have to endure, and I'm really glad that I decided to take on a project like this, and hopefully it will help me to do better things in the future.